delicious, simple, easy. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the free time I have, because that's how easy this dish is. I have broccoli and I have beautiful lettuce growing in my garden, so that will be complementing my fish cakes. So let's just start on this. A little bit of oil and a touch of butter to start on our onion. I will now use my trusty clothing protection. So let's put apron on. Okay, apron on. Let's go get our fish. I already dealt with the fish before. I just left one fillet to show you how I'm doing it. I always use different cutting board for especially my chicken and fish. I don't like to deal with my wooden one after chopping a fish. So basically, if I would want to have the entire fillet without the skin, I will start from the very bottom, but I know I'm gonna chop this fish, so I can start from the middle. Angle your knife and just slide and da-da. Skin is off. Same with the other side, half the skin. So what I do, I never throw out skin. I have a German Shepherd, and it doesn't matter if you have a large dog or if you have a small dog, if you have a cat at home. Use this as a free snacks. Those fish skins are quite expensive in a store. So I have my oven preheated to 250. It can be 250, it can be 300. You don't want it too high of the temperature. You just want to dry that off a little bit for a crunchy snack for your pet. Let's cover our fish and we're gonna get back to this later on. So I have a half of the onion. My onion was quite large, so I have a half of the onion, and we will saute the onion first. I have a sweet onion. You can use yellow, you can use shallots, you can use red. So you can use breadcrumbs in your cakes. I use oats. So I just have a half a cup of oats. Okay, in the meantime, I just went to the garden and picked up my lettuce. I should show you actually my vegetables, and my cabbages are like huge heads already. They didn't form the head, but the leaves are just gorgeous. Look at my lettuce, I just picked that up. Isn't that fabulous? Onion is ready. Let's add oats. So we will saute oats as well. Let's check on our skin. So you see, it's just gonna be delicious snack to my pup. She's a little sad laying there and looking for my husband to come back home. He abandoned her for golf. She was walked already. Okay, so what do we do now? We're gonna use a food processor to help us out. If you don't have a food processor, this is really also not a big deal. You can just chop your fish finely and just incorporate all the ingredients. So I'm gonna add maybe half of the fish. So we had 4 fillets, 6 ounces each. I have a Dijon mustard, So maybe a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Same amount of mayo, tablespoon of mayo. I have harissa preserved lemon. This is a fabulous thing. It's a little bit expensive, but it goes very well with vegetables and pasta and sauces and fish and chicken. It really is something you can indulge on. Will add a little bit color and also it will add a little bit kick. So we will use this. And that's basically has a dried chili peppers, garlic, preserved lemons, lemon juice and sea salt, non-GMO sunflower oil, water, lemon juice, coriander seeds, cumin, caraway, and salt. So as you see, I didn't add any salt, I didn't add any garlic, which normally maybe I would. And we will add teaspoon of our harissa. Let's see what's going on in here. And not yet. Just a little longer. Okay, let's pulse this together. Now we're gonna add a little black pepper, freshly ground black pepper, and then we're gonna add our mixture of oats and onion sauté. So I'm sautéing the oats. Basically, I'm drying them out a little bit. They will replace my breadcrumbs in my fish cakes. Okay, pepper, not too much, just for a color. Add our oats. I got a little bit, working in the garden, I got a little bit carpal tunnel going on. So I think I need to switch hands. I'm a wreck. Okay, let's add this. Hopefully it will be going into your food processor. Okay, now it's a little lighter maybe. Not on the floor like mine. Now I will just add the rest of my fish and capers. We like capers, we don't want it too many, but I'm gonna add just maybe tablespoon and a half of just a regular capers in their brine. I don't rinse them, I don't do anything, I just make sure I don't add too much brine. Just too much moisture, it will not form well. That's basically it. I'm sorry. I took the dill out of the freezer, so my dill is growing as well. So this is last season dill, which I freeze. We will use this today all, and we're gonna finish our dishes with the fresh one from the garden as well. You can tell I love my garden. Come on, it's just so wonderful to go outside and get whatever you need. You just get just around the corner. You don't have to even wear shoes. That's how wonderful it is. Pulse this nice, form the cakes. Check on our skin. Not yet, but now I'm gonna increase my oven to 350 because I need my cakes to go after I fry them. I just throw them to the oven, wait for my husband. Very nice. So I would like some chunks in it, which that's how I do it, with pulsing first batch and then just doing the second separately. Okay, we're done with this. Helpful tool to do this, ice cream scoop. Okay? We're gonna form our cakes using it. A little bit oil. Okay, let's form those babies. Make sure your oil is hot. Okay, it's homemade, it's delicious. You should be rewarded for just that. Okay. So that will give you a little bit more uniform portions. Nothing you have to do other than just scoop a scoop, form a little wet. We'll see how they're gonna fly. Don't overcrowd your frying pan. You want a little sear. So mine is 12 inches. I'm gonna do just 4 cakes. Wash my hands. One side of our fish cake should be done. Oh, beautiful. It's gonna hold well. And then I'm gonna transfer them on the sheet. Maybe I will put a little bit parchment paper so I don't have to do much of a cleanup. So the other side doesn't have to be as brown. We're gonna just put them to the oven. We're gonna actually work on our broccoli. My husband and I, so we're gonna use just one head of broccoli. Okay, so with broccoli, if you watch my videos, or if you will watch my videos, I incorporate those greens as well. They're yummy, they're nutrition, and no point to throw them out. We're gonna pan fry them a little bit. Transfer those babies. If you have children, this is a great way of maybe getting a good fish into them. If you can eat fish which is sustainably caught, wash my hands. This batch is good on one side as well. And maybe we will scoop one more cake and then we're gonna start on our broccoli. That is actually maybe our time to pull our skins off. This is it. I will let those fish skin cool. My husband got home, so Nala is just following him around. This one is like a pancake. Hello, Papi. Okay, let's see if the skin is cool enough so I can give one to my dog. Oh, perfect. Come on, come here. Yes, come here. Come, show your face. Okay, sit down. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yes. Okay, that's your snack. You see how crunchy? Okay, go on. You see how crunchy it sounded when she snapped on it? It really is just delicious. She's taking that outside. Okay, so that's my dog. She is sometimes very good also. Not only pretty and smart, sometimes she actually behaves. It took us a lot of training. We got Nala when she was 7 weeks old. She's a little over 6 years old. She just turned 6 in April, but we successfully trained her actually very well, so proud of her. The huge one's gonna go here. Let's see, oh, salad. So something happened with my salad spinner. I don't know, it's just like I can't make this stuff up. Pull the string and now the salad spinner doesn't work. So we will just use something else for now until I buy new spinner. I wouldn't maybe even normally wash my lettuce, but it was rainy few days. Look at the leaf. It's like size of my head. Come on. I just picked few leaves. We don't need more than that. It's only 2 of us, so I won't be making all. The rest I'm gonna just pack and put to the refrigerator. Okay, let's gently squeeze some water out. So Nala becomes opportunistic a little bit here. She just came back after having one. She came back for maybe, she thinks, I know it's murder, where this came from. So maybe I will get another one. No more. Okay, perfect. I'll be right back. So we have a clean pan. Add a little oil and I add a little bit butter to mix this together. You can add extra virgin, you can add, I'm using avocado oil. You can use any oil or any type of a fat you actually prefer. As the broccoli are pan fried, we can work on our dressing for our salad. Okay, let's see. So the one which I will not use, okay, but you are kind of on my way. Okay, you don't have to move. She trusts me, I will not poke her eye out with the cabbage. So that's how comfortable she is in the kitchen. That's her spot, so I have a spongy part there for a, it's easier to do the dishes, it's just more comfortable. So she loves to lay there. She doesn't beg, she's not accustomed to begging for food, but she just loves to be with you, so we let her. Since we brought her home years ago, we have a small area here on the side where we have dining room table. So this was always, she wanted to be with us. She was a tiny little pup, and I see no reason why she shouldn't. So the only request was no feeding the dog by the table. And she just doesn't beg, and she doesn't really, she goes there when we eat. And so it's no embarrassment when you have guests over and the dog is head over the table begging for food. Okay, so the rest is gonna go to the refrigerator. I'm just gonna make a little bit. I have to dry this a little more. And definitely have to buy another salad spinner. Those are the things which I didn't know how important they are in a kitchen unless you don't have them. Okay. And that's it, guys. Broccoli will be done in just a moment. We just will get a little bit color. And then I'm gonna make a simple dressing with just a squeeze of lime. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna add something else to our salad. I have radicchio, and we will add radicchio as well to our today's meal. So radicchio is a little bit bitter. I actually like the bitterness. You can grill this easily. but it goes beautifully into the salad. Just chop thinly. I also have this beautiful radish out of my garden as well, which we're gonna incorporate. Amazing. I am every year when I start. This year I'm late with the garden because I was redoing my vegetable garden, so I am very behind. But every year I can go and watch the dirt grow before I have anything else. And I am just amazed how nature just gives you this. And then you just go and pick that and eat and enjoy, and it's so delicious. I picked up some dill. I don't need a lot. That's gonna be just a garnish, so I don't need to pick a lot. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so wonderful. Let's finish up on our broccoli. Add a little bit more butter to finish. Add salt, and we're ready to plate. This meal can be easily done under half an hour. Little salt to our salad. Color on the broccoli looks just perfect. Let's give last turn. Get our fish cakes out. This towel is wet, so let's not be silly. Get the wet towel and hot. I can steam up my fingers. I have a lemon. You distribute juices a little bit better to the lemon, especially if it's a little on the harder side. If you just roll on the counter, just like this. Get a little dill. If you can only smell this, fresh. The colors are amazing. Our salad. That's gonna be base for my fish. Go back. Fillet on top of that. Get a couple broccolis. I have this dark chocolate balsamic vinegar, which will gonna go beautifully with the salad and the cake. I live not far away, 50 miles away from New York. So when I go, you go with the bottles and you refill the balsamic vinegar or oil, whatever you want. And they're gonna finish with extra virgin olive oil. Dill. And I like some fresh lemon peel to just finish this a little bit. More freshness. Okay, let's try, and I'm gonna call my husband to eat. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Okay, let's get a little bit cake. Fish is done, just perfect. Has a little kick from that harissa. It's absolutely outstanding. And our broccoli. Let's see if it needs a little more butter. If you make broccoli like this, and if you don't overcook it, and just put a pinch of the best sea salt as a finish and a little bit of butter. Kids will just love it. You can just serve them broccoli and a salad and you have dinner out of your head. Really, really, really worth it to try. Guys, thank you again for spending your time with me. Have a good night, have a great dinner. I hope you will make it and enjoy, and see you next week.